Ever found yourself wondering if someone truly cares for you, even when they haven't uttered those three magical words? Let's walk down memory lane for a moment. Picture yourself in a bustling cafe, engrossed in a book, and your friend, let's call him Joe, has just slipped away to get another round of lattes. You haven't noticed, but he's been glancing your way more often, his eyes lingering just a tad longer than usual. All the while, you're blissfully oblivious, lost in the world of fiction. Now, could it be that Joe was expressing his deeper feelings for you, hidden beneath those stolen glances? We often miss these subtle signals, the silent whispers of affection, because we're waiting for verbal declarations. But love, my friends, isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's a quiet melody playing in the background. Today, we're decoding the unspoken language of love. First up, the eyes, they say, are the windows to the soul. Now imagine you're in a conversation and you notice the other person's gaze is holding a bit longer than usual. It's not a stare down, but a warm, lingering look. This could very well be a sign of deep affection. Let me share a story about my friend Olivia. She was always curious about why her colleague Ben paid such close attention to her when they spoke. It wasn't until she noticed the intensity and duration of his eye contact that she began to wonder if there was more to it. And guess what? There was. Ben confessed that he was falling for Olivia, and it all started with those long, meaningful glances. So, it's not just about looking at someone, it's about really seeing them. So next time, when the gaze lingers, remember it could be love speaking. Have they ever surprised you by remembering a minor detail you mentioned casually? Picture this. You offhandedly mention your favorite childhood candy, and a few days later, there it is, in your hands, brought to you by that special someone. It's not about the candy. It's about the fact they listened, they remembered, and they acted upon it. This is when, you know, it's more than just a casual friendship. Because let's be real, in this fast-paced world, who has the time or the mental bandwidth to remember every little thing? But if someone does, it's clear they're making room for you in their mind, and most importantly, in their heart. It's these small gestures, these tiny tokens of affection that scream louder than any words could. They're saying, I'm here, I'm listening, and I care about what makes you, you. When they remember the small things, it's their heart remembering you. Ever notice them going out of their way to bring a smile to your face? You see, when someone truly loves you, they'll put in that extra effort to prioritize your happiness. It's not about grand gestures or extravagant gifts, but the little things that matter. They might cook your favorite meal after a long day or surprise you with a book by your favorite author. They'll listen to you, really listen, and take action to make your day a little brighter. It's about those spontaneous coffee runs when you're swamped with work, or those surprise trips to the beach because they know how much you love the sea. They'll even endure that movie they don't fancy because they know it's your favorite. These actions, however small they seem, are just their way of saying, I love you. Remember, your happiness is their happiness, a sure sign of love. Have you seen them subtly stepping up to protect you even when you didn't need it? It's in these moments when they're showing their protective instincts that you can find one of the most heartfelt signs of unspoken love. You see, when someone deeply cares for you, they can't help but instinctively want to protect you from harm. Whether it's shielding you from the rain with their jacket, or checking in to make sure you made it home safe, it's these small, yet meaningful gestures that reveal their true feelings. This isn't about them thinking you're weak or incapable, quite the opposite. It's their way of showing concern, of wanting to ensure your safety and well-being. It's about them wanting to be your safe haven in this chaotic world. Their protective instincts are a testament to their feelings for you, even if they haven't said those three little words yet. When they turn into your guardian angel, love is in the air. Have they made an effort to bond with your friends and family? That's our next sign. You see, when someone cares deeply about you, they'll naturally want to form connections with the people who are important in your life. It's their way of weaving themselves into the fabric of your world. They'll engage in conversations, ask about their lives, and genuinely try to establish a rapport. Let's take a look at a comment from one of our viewers, Jamie. Jamie wrote, "My partner always makes time for my family events, even if it's something as simple as a Sunday barbecue. It means the world to me." Jamie's partner is showing a clear sign of deep affection by actively participating in her family life. The bottom line is, if they're making an effort to get along with your friends and family, it's a significant sign that they love you, even if they haven't said it. When they love your tribe, they're loving you. Do they talk about the future with you in it? Picture this. You're chatting casually, and suddenly they slip in a mention of a dream vacation or a house they'd like to buy, and there you are, subtly woven into the tapestry of their tomorrow. They're not just making small talk, they're laying the foundation for a future that includes you. This isn't about grand plans or wild dreams, it's about the everyday, the mundane. A shared pet, a favorite restaurant, a common love for late-night movies. It's about how they see you fitting into the jigsaw puzzle of their life, piece by piece, day by day. When someone includes you in their future plans, it's a clear indication they want you in their life long-term. It's their way of saying, without actually saying, that they love you, they're invested in you, they're planning on sticking around. When you're in there tomorrow, today's love is assured. Have you noticed the affectionate, non-intrusive touches? They might seem insignificant at first, but they are one of the most profound ways to express affection. A gentle squeeze of the hand, a comforting stroke on the back, a playful nudge. These are all subtle signals of deep affection. The beauty of touch as a form of affection lies in its simplicity and spontaneity. It doesn't require grand gestures or eloquent words, yet it speaks volumes about the feelings they hold for you. It's a language of love that is universally understood, transcending barriers of speech and culture. A warm hug when you're feeling down, their hand reaching out for yours in a crowd, the way their fingers softly trace the lines of your palm. These are not mere physical contacts. They are tender expressions of their love, their way of saying, I care for you, I'm here for you. When their touch speaks volumes, listen to the language of love. Do they open up their world to you? A question that holds so much weight. It's one thing to share a meal or a laugh, but to share personal stories, fears, and dreams, that's a whole other level of connection. It's a sign of trust, a symbol of love. When someone allows you into their inner world, they're not just sharing their experiences, they're sharing their vulnerabilities, their triumphs, their hopes. They're letting you see them, the real them, unfiltered and raw. It's like they're handing you a map to their soul, asking you to explore the uncharted territories of their heart. They trust you with their dreams, their aspirations. They confide in you about their fears, their worries. And in doing so, they're saying, I trust you with me. I want you to know me, all of me. It's an invitation, an open door to their heart. When they share their world, they're inviting you into their heart. How do they react when you're not at your best? Now that's a question to ponder on. You see, when someone is genuinely concerned about your well-being, they are there for you, both in the sunshine and through the rain. You might find them standing by your side when the world seems to turn its back on you. They'll be the pillar of support you can lean on, offering words of encouragement and a reassuring smile. They won't shy away from helping you pick up the pieces when things fall apart. They'll celebrate your victories and soothe your defeats. Their concern goes beyond mere words. It's reflected in their actions, their patience, their understanding. They'll go out of their way to ensure you're comfortable, safe, and well. It's not about grand gestures, but the little things that make a big difference. When they hold you through your storms, they're showing love. It's a love that's unspoken, yet undeniable. Have you seen them making sacrifices for the relationship? This is our 10th sign, and it's a big one. It's all about compromise. Love is not always about grand gestures. Sometimes it's in the quiet moments of giving and taking. It's when they sacrifice their time, their comfort, or even their personal preferences to ensure your relationship stays strong. Maybe they've given up their favorite TV show so you can watch yours, or they've started to enjoy that band you love, even if they previously couldn't stand it. Perhaps they've made space in their life, both literally and figuratively, to accommodate your needs and desires. These compromises, large or small, are not about losing oneself, but about creating a harmonious balance. It's about acknowledging that your happiness matters to them, and they're willing to stretch themselves for it. When they compromise for you, it's love in action. So, have you spotted these signs in someone special? If so, it's a good chance they might be harboring some deep feelings for you. Don't let these subtle cues slip by unacknowledged. Remember, love often whispers before it shouts. If you found this video helpful, or it made you smile, we'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button. It helps us reach more people and spread the love a bit wider. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel. We have lots more exciting and insightful content coming up that you won't want to miss.